Sometimes I wonder if I would be different as a person if I grew up like on a farm or more like in remote nature somewhere. Like back home, I mean there's nature around and there used to be more than there is now, but like Marcus grew up like with grandparents who owned a farm and grew up around like this all the time. And I mean, we're relatively similar in a lot of respects, but I feel like, I don't know, like I'd have maybe a better appreciation for nature. Maybe I wouldn't be so scared of it, so scared of bugs and things like that. But maybe then, nah, maybe, I mean, I don't know. I believe that there's some kind of fate in the world and that this is the person that I'm supposed to be, and that it's probably I wouldn't appreciate nature as much if I didn't get it all the time. Maybe that's not true, but I don't know. I feel like there's something to be said for an earned appreciation of nature, and for like, I don't know, I feel like growing up the way that I did makes me appreciate it more sometimes in different situations, and I think that that's cool. I think it influences me as a planner and as the person that I want to be and the things that I want to do. It helps to create like my vision for the world. Just another quick side note, like something that I've learned from moving here is that it's so easy. It's so ridiculously easy to put nature and keep nature in a city and like work developments around parks. Like there's a lot of parks here and they're beautiful. And I know that part of that is just because like Pennsylvania can support nature and like greenery better than Arizona can, because obviously we're a desert and like Arizona doesn't have the water and the climate for that. But like there's so many places in Arizona that are getting bulldozed and like turned into developments because people see the desert as a wasteland. I was listening to my friend's podcast the other day, and I'm gonna give it a brief shout out because it's awesome and he's awesome and he deserves lots of attention for his podcast, because he's doing cool things and I'm really proud of him. It's called Streets Ahead. I think it's Streets Ahead. It might be Streets Ahead Phoenix. It's on SoundCloud. Check it out if you're interested in urban planning things, or in like Arizona development, I guess. And I think it was an episode where he was interviewing someone on like greenery and like greenscape in Arizona, and they were talking about how like a lot of people see the desert as a wasteland and something to just be bulldozed over, and I never like thought about that, but it's like so true, because there's so much like area in Arizona that used to exist. It doesn't exist anymore because we've turned it into suburbs or developments of some kind. And it's so sad when we be turning it into nature preserves or incorporating it in our developments in a better way. And we just don't, because we see it as a wasteland. We see it as a waste of space. We see it as money being wasted. And that's so stupid. We need to talk more about the green dollar and how nature is its own form of investment, and we need to invest in it more. Yeah, I'm just having a lot of urban planning feels and thoughts lately, and that's good, and I need to channel that because I really need to start focusing more on it as a passion. Like I don't think of it as a passion a lot of times, and I need to focus on it as a passion because I want to improve and I want to learn more and I want to do more, and like the only way to do that is to get myself fired up and interested and like actively thinking of these things and actively talking about these things and researching these things, and just, yeah, I just need to do that more. More thoughts from the park.